What's going on, guys? JSGC 171 here, and I'm here for a football review. I've been doing a lot of blogs last season on this, so this year I'm trying more of a review to a camera rather than typing them out. So we'll just crack on with yesterday's Manchester derby that didn't go too well. Now, the match was played in Houston, Texas. It was warm, the roof was closed, air conditioning was on. I don't think many of the players were kind of used to that atmosphere, if I'm completely honest with you. So, fair enough. We lost 2-0. Man United played extremely well, looked very organised, looked very well drilled, very fit. So, yeah, season's looking strong for them, so it'll be interesting to see how they do in the next two matches in this International Champions Cup, or whatever it's called, see what happens with their pre-season. But as far as City's concerned, we actually looked a little bit weak, I thought we we're kind of there just to pass the ball around. We're there for brand deals to show off. Here's the players, here's the fans watching that never get a chance to see them. Here is us passing the ball around. But they never really looked like they had that clinical edge to them that was going to win them the game. Mentality problem perhaps, but it's a pre-season friendly. I don't think we can look too much into it, and I think we'll get a good answer at Brighton away in the first game of the season as to whether there's some kind of mentality problem there. Now, Man City did have well, not a weakened side out, but they did have quite a reserved lineup out for both halves. It kind of unsettled the team, if I'm completely honest with you. In the second half, I thought both sides with the changes looked a little bit lethargic. So the first half was kind of where all the action was, the competitive action is what I was seeing as to which players looked a bit sharper than others and who impressed and who didn't. Now, I'm going to give a special shout out right now that I mentioned on Twitter to Phil Foden playing in the match, making, I think, playing a lot of minutes and did really well, incredible football. The best passing average, I think, in the pitch for the whole match, averaging over 95%, which is extremely impressive. He said he's been idolising David Silva, obviously been watching David Silva with some of the passing that he was doing across field, short passing, eye for goal, creating key chances, creating three, which is as many as Paul Pogba. So impressive for someone who's only 17 years old, not even been in the EDS team yet. He's an actually under-18s Man City player, local lad. It's fantastic to see. Absolutely awesome. Well done, Phil. Hopefully we can see him more in pre-season. We'll see what he's made of and see if he can get into the Man City squad of 25 for the season. That'd be amazing if he could. Now, other shout-out will go for Toshin Adebayo, I think his name's pronounced. I have trouble. I always call him Adebayo, and there's an extra A in it, so it's Adarabayo, something like that. Leave in the comments how his name's pronounced. It's quite confusing. Anyway, I thought every time I've seen him, even last pre-season, he looked absolutely solid for us. So I never understood when we was going through this central defensive crisis why he never got any minutes. And again in pre-season, he looks fairly decent. So I'd love to see him given a chance at Man City, really. If he's not going to get given a chance, at least give him a fantastic loan move, because I think he's a great prospect and he's a good player. And he needs to be playing regularly for him to get better. It's the only way he's going to get better. Now, I thought we looked a little bit lethargic when it came to left-back. I thought Fernandinho did okay, but only okay. He likes to get forward, Fernandinho. He likes to kind of roam around, if you get what I mean. We don't really need a left-back that's roaming around. Man United are going to punish that every day. You know, the quick pace of the players like Rashford, Mkhitaryan, etc. They're going to run riot. They did run riot. They got 2 goals towards late into the second half. I thought Man City's defending at times was a little bit suspect. That again. So, yeah, we do really need a left-back, and Mangala playing their second half was just absolutely comical. I mean, I'd love Mangala to be given a fair chance under Guardiola at centre-back, but prioritising Stones, Otamendi, Adarabayo and company speaks volume for me, and it tells me that Mangala probably ain't going to be at the club. I'd like to have seen him given a chance. Maybe he will in the next pre-season match, but not for this time in Houston, Texas. So, yeah, unfortunately for Mangala, it didn't really work out. It's just kind of a big joke, really. On the other hand, Kyle Walker, right back, fantastic. Kept up with Rashford every time. Had a great game, I thought, in the 45 minutes that he... not 45 minutes, he ended up going to the second half as well. Fantastic. Looked great, actually. Really good player. So, really positive for Kyle Walker. Edison's another one. Made some quality saves. He seems to like using his fists to make saves rather than kind of palming the ball over. He likes to kind of punch the ball over or hit the ball as far away from danger as possible. We saw a bit of his ambitious runs out of goal that he likes to be like a sweeper keeper. Got caught out. Lukaku managed to squeeze it in for his goal. Never mind. You know, that might just be a judgment error. I mean, that's nothing that can't be worked on in training. Maybe if he learns the profile of players, how quick some strikers are, how quick some attacking midfielders are, wingers, etc., he'll be able to maybe improve on his judgment. But that's going to come about with experience. All in all, I thought he actually played pretty okay. Actually, not pretty okay. Played fairly well, actually. So we'll see how he gets on, Edison. Quite excited to see how he does. Now, another player, Brahim Diaz, I thought did okay as well. I'm kind of reviewing all the young players and new players here, because there was a bit lacklustre from everybody else. Brahim Diaz looked fairly lively, looked pretty decent. Patrick Roberts, unfortunately for me, I didn't think played the best game in his career that he's played. Maybe that's just eagerness to try and impress. Maybe he just needs to just relax a little bit more. I'm fairly sure that Patrick Roberts is going to be in Man City's squad next season. You know, we're a couple of wingers down. Nolito's left, Navas has left, so there's spaces there for him. I'm sure he's going to be all over that. So we'll be seeing more, hopefully, of Patrick Roberts in pre-season and into the new season. And he can show us properly what he's made of, not from the minutes that he played against Man United yet last night, because, you know, he's not the best game in his career. I'm sure he'll admit that. But, you know, thought he looked lively. Tried his best. That's all you can ask of a player. So, you know, seeing a few of the young lads, English lads out there, you know, nothing better. Love it. Now, for the experienced players, I thought, yeah, Toure looked meh. Yeah, I feel that pretty much sums up how Yaya Toure performed. I thought he did nice build-up play, trying to get the team going, but there weren't a lot there, really, for the first half. It was more De Bruyne that looked really, really lively for Man City. I thought some of the balls that he was putting in were fantastic. Kun Aguero looks a little bit like he needs a few games to get going. He always looks like that. It always takes him like 5 or 6 games to get going. You know, we've got 4 perfect pre-season games here. Get him started, or at least playing a lot of minutes in these matches. And I'm fairly sure we'll get the best out of Aguero come the start of the season, because it takes him a little while to get going. Now, I think that's kind of it for the player reviews. I thought it's the match, if anything, really showed that we do need to sign, well, a couple more defenders at the very least. Guardiola's already said we're after 3 or 4 players. 3 of them, if we end up signing 3 of them, will probably be at the back. So Danilo's close. Apparently Mendy's close too. So we'll have to see. We really like the left back. We need some more cover on the wing backs as well. Perhaps a centre back as well. I don't know why they're trying to bring in an attacker, but I imagine perhaps 2 left backs and a right back. That should show the full backs. Kind of cast out Mafia a bit. And I know a lot of Man City fans are disappointed, but we're at this situation where we can't afford to be carrying players hoping that they will come good. We really do need to be competing this season. We need to win trophies. Guardiola's under a lot of pressure, so they need to be bringing in you know, the best players that are available. Players like Mendy had a superb season last season for left back, you know, kind of fits that bill. So hopefully they can get the negotiations sorted, because the relations with Monaco and Man City at the moment, not good. So hopefully we can get the transfers sorted, and hopefully we'll have a couple more players by the time we play again. I think against Real Madrid next. I think it's next Wednesday. I'm not staying up for that again. I'll watch it again in the morning. I'll do another review then. Don't forget to leave a big thumbs up if you like the review. I've probably missed quite a bit out, so just leave it in the comments and I'll reply to them, and I'll do it in Twitter as well. And hopefully the videos will get better too. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you wish. There'll be a lot more Man City content coming out, because there's a lot more Man City things to get through now that the season is approaching. So I hope you'll have a nice day. It's been JSGC 171. Don't forget to look out for the Man City transfer update, also up today. Peace. Ciao for now.